today I'm making the woolly sheep block. I have everything laid out, and today is my last block that I am making from this book called Farm Girl Vintage by Lori Holt. I picked out all the blocks I wanted to make, and I decided I wanted to make 13 different blocks from this book. So today's my last day making a block from this book, and then I will move on to Lori's Farm Girl Vintage 2 book. So here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to start, and it says I need to take a B and M right here. Oh, I guess I'll just be making one. So I'll take one B, one M, and then I have to take one K. So here's my K. I'll take one of these. Okay, so the first step is to just take this B and this M, and I'm going to lay them together like this. I already drew my line on the diagonal, and it says that I need to stitch on the line and trim a 1/4 inch away. And I do have my leaders and enders right here, so let me get that out. So this is just my leader and my ender. I'm making 9 patches, and I am making a quilt while I'm making this quilt as well. Okay, so on this one, I have to, well, this is my ender right now, but on this other piece, I have to trim it and press it. So this one is going to be trimmed. Okay, so I have this, and then I have to put K, this is K, and I have to put it on the bottom here. And it says that I need to repeat. So I'm going to stitch on the drawn line and trim a 1/4 inch away. Okay, so here's this one. I will say I've made this sheep before, and it's way fun. So I do enjoy making this sheep. So this is E, and this is J right here. I'm going to sew these two together. So I'm just going to set it aside because I don't need it in this next step. So let me set it aside. The next step says I need to take L. So this is L, just one piece. And then a K. So I actually need 2 Ks for this one. So I will take this L and my K. And it says I need to line this up here, stitch on the line, and trim a 1/4 inch away. So this one goes like this. This sheep block is very, very cute. I have made it before. I really do like it. I think it's so adorable. I really do. Okay, so now I'm going to take this other K and put it on the diagonal here. So I have these 9 patches pressed, and then here's that step that I just did. Now I'm going to turn the page, and on here it says I need to take N. So here's N, so I'll set this aside. Here's N. And okay, so this one is going to be, this is I and this is N, and then you lay them together, and it says you need to stitch on the drawn line and trim a 1/4 inch away. Oh, I did not line that one up. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm going to have to seam rip that, because look at this ender really got off there. So let me fix that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have this 9 patch finished. I am going to move on to the next step. So this is this step. It says I take K and put it on the bottom here, sew on the line, and trim away. So this is done. Now I'm going to set that aside. Next, I'm going to take G, which is this one right here, and a B, which looks like this. And on this one, it says I am going to stitch on the line and trim a 1/4 inch away. So let me make sure I have the orientation right on this. Use this as a rectangle, but it's slighter. So on here, I need to trim and press. Okay, this is pressed, so this is ready to set aside for just a slow. Let's put this here for a minute. And then this one will go like this. And then it says this is supposed to be H. So here is H. So I have this one, those. I have the face of this little lammy right here. And it looks like this one is going to be the ear. So it's going to be here and it's going to be sewn to this. So I'm going to pin a few of these. So I just pressed these and excuse me, these two will be sewn together. So this is one ear right here, the ear and the body, and then this is the face and the ear. So I'm going to pin both of these and then I can sew them at the same time. Okay, so here's a little lammy face. So that'll be way cute. So I am going to take it to the ironing board and press it. I think this is so adorable. Oh my goodness, so, so cute. Okay, so let me set that aside. Next, I'm going to take C, which is this long background piece of fabric. And O, so I think this makes the tail. It doesn't say, but if I remember right, I think this is the tail. So I'm going to put this on here, sew it, trim it, and press. Okay, let me press this and be right back. The next step is to take E and attach it to the top here, like this. And F is this large piece here. And then I take a B, oh, two B's, there's two B's here. So I take a B, and I'm going to place it on this corner here, stitch on the line and trim a 1/4 inch away. And then this one is going to be facing this direction. Okay, so I finished sewing this one and now I get to turn the page. I'm on the last page. And so I am going to assemble this quilt block. So excited. Okay, this sheep block is so, so adorable. Okay, so we have this. It's going to be attached to A, which is just this background piece of fabric. Okay. So I'm going to pin this. So another 9 patch is done, and then I have this bottom half of this lammy body, and it says I need to add D, which is a background strip, to this left side. So now I'm going to attach this to here. And let's see, these do line up. On the far left side, these line up right here. So I'll make sure and do that. This is so adorable, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now So on the left, I got that side done. But now this is just adding the tail here. And I think it looks like these might line up. They might be a teeny bit off. So let me see. When I go here, let me see if how it works out. If I need to seam rip it, I will. But it's not feeling like it's lining up. So, and from the picture, it doesn't look like it lines up. I just wanted to see, so. And maybe I'm telling you completely wrong. I don't think it looks like it. Let me show you the book. So right here in the book, this is the step I'm on. I'm joining the tail. And you can see, you know, right here, it doesn't, I mean, it might line up a little bit. Let's see. I don't know. It really looks like it's off just a teeny bit. So this is the step I'm on, is attaching this strip here. And then that's the end result, what it will look like. So I'm just going to go with it. I think it really laid on here really nicely. So I will just see how it all goes together. Okay, so let me press this and see how this tail looks and see if I think it turned out nicely. See, it did really, I guess it lined up. When I was laying this together like this and pinning it, it didn't really feel like it was nesting or lining up, if that makes sense. But it did end up lining up, so just a second. Okay, so there's the block. This tail really did line up really nicely, so I'm happy with how that turned out. The last step is to take P, so this is my P that I chose, and this is going to be the grass. So I am going to attach it to the bottom of my little sheep here, my woolly sheep. And I keep calling it like my lammy, but anyway, this, like I call it a lammy block a lot of times, and I'm not sure why I do that. But anyway, super cute. So this woolly sheep block will almost be done. So it's just going to be standing on a patch of grass. When I finish, I need to add the legs. So when I finish the block 100%, you know, it'll have legs and it'll be standing on there. It looks like on here I will have to add an eye. Two eyes on this one, and the legs. So the baby chick, I think, was just one eye, so that's why I was kind of unsure on that one. But anyway, okay, there we go. Okay, here is my woolly sheep block, and I just think it's so cute. I also have my 9-patch block, so I ended up getting 3 9-patch blocks done this time around, so that was fun. So this woolly sheep block is so cute. I can just imagine how cute it will be once I add the legs and the eyes, and I just think it's a perfect way to finish up this book. So I have completed 13 blocks from this Farm Girl Vintage book, and I couldn't be more excited to be cruising along on the process of making this Lori Holt quilt block quilt. I'm way excited. Once I get done, I should have a total of 26 quilt blocks, and it's just so fun. I just really love Lori Holt quilt patterns. So anyway, I just want to say thanks so much, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.